This is a Pepper Custom spinnerbait, and just a tandem willow leaf deal. This is a new color that we came up with. It's called Young Gill. And what I've done with it, it's kind of a bluegill shad, kind of in between type of tone. And what I've done is put another fine material skirt underneath it. In this case, we're going a little more towards bluegill, so kind of a real light green pumpkin type of undertone, and so it just gives a little darker hue overall. If I wanted to be more shad oriented, or if I wanted a little more pop, I could put a chartreuse skirt underneath it, or a white one, that type of thing. But yeah, that's what we've done. We built that up. It's got a nice big profile with 2 skirts on it, and it's got each little tentacle, because there's a fine material and a heavier material. Each one has kind of a little different action to it, so to speak, and it leaves it so it's a little bit longer too, so it kind of hides that trailer hook a little bit. It's kind of like adding a trailer, a piece of plastic to your spinnerbait in a way, except for as this bait comes through the water, spinnerbaits tend to hang with the hook kind of pointing down. Well, with the material, that all lays back like that as it's going through the water, where a piece of plastic could actually lay down with the shank of the hook, if that makes sense. So this material all flows natural and covers the hook as you're reeling it through the water.
Wow. Spinnerbait geeks all over the world, you're welcome.
Hopefully we'll keep her working. If I can keep it out of the logs.
See some pretty good Yamaha taste of baits, but that's a pretty good one right there now.
Man, oh man, that is spinnerbait, not 101. That is heavily dialed in spinnerbait there.
The thing that really caught my attention, I put 2 skirts on spinnerbait sometimes to add bulk. I don't know of many people in the country that do that. And when Roy Hawk, talking to him last night, he was telling me about that. And the first Bassmaster event I ever won, I caught the majority of my fish on a spinnerbait with 2 skirts on it to add bulk, because I was around gizzard shad. And I've heard Kevin and Roy talk about the gizzard shad here a little bit. But that's just really good stuff there, the way he's describing 2 skirts, having 2 different materials on those 2 skirts to give it a different flash, different glimmer. The bluegill, he actually called that sun gill, that particular color, and he's really got it dialed in. You can tell that this guy's, it's not your average rookie, that's for sure.
No, it's not his first trip to the pool hall for sure.
No. And it appears, maybe we'll get to asking what gear ratio reel he's using, but it appears he's fishing this bait extremely slow. Just if that's a normal like 6-to-1 gear ratio reel or so, he's crawling that bait very close to the bottom, if not right along the bottom. But that could be a 8 or 9-to-1 gear ratio reel, and it's moving along a lot faster than it appears by him turning that reel handle.